Hello, my friends. Welcome to the What's Up in Makeup chat. Oh, it's so good to be here. It is currently 5 o'clock on Sunday, February 25th. We usually do live chat at 10 a.m. Eastern time, but the last Sunday of the month I try to do it at 5 p.m. so that people that can't make it at 10 a.m. will be able to make it and hang out. So I forgot to put my contact lenses in, so this is going to be a challenge. You may see me doing this a million times if I'm trying to read, or doing this, trying to lean over and see. But today's going to be a really fun video because I had, thanks to my wonderful administrator, Michelle, over on the What's Up in Makeup Facebook group, she organized this whole thing. She's amazing. She does all kinds of challenges over there. They do makeup roulette and they do all these other games and stuff over on the Facebook group. And it's so much fun. So thank you to Michelle for organizing this. She put up a poll. I gave her some options of some different products, and I said, this was her idea, and she said, we'll have the Facebook group choose what you use for getting ready with me, and if people really like it, then we can make it maybe like a bi-monthly thing, something like that. So this is the first time we've done it. So my Facebook group actually picked 5 products. Yep, 5 products. 1, 2, 3, yeah, 5 products that we're going to be using today, which I think is a lot of fun because who better to pick makeup than other makeup lovers? I mean, my husband picks my makeup, my kid picks my makeup, my Facebook group picked my makeup today. So I'm not getting ready for anything special other than just spending more time with my family where I'm cooking dinner. I'm making some chicken meatloaf with mashed potatoes and some carrot fries, garlic carrot fries. That's what we're having tonight for dinner. Super excited about it because it's a very quite delicious recipe. But yeah, that's all I'm doing tonight. So it's not like I'm getting ready for anything crazy. So we can just have fun and enjoy and not have to worry about looking insane. So that's the best time to get ready, I feel, as far as like the freedom of it. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and say hello to the collective brain of makeup awesomeness, also known as the people that are here in live chat. I'm going to go ahead and scroll up and say hello. So hello to Lisa. She says she hasn't made it live in ages. Valerie is here. Hello. And Shirley, who I've been talking back and forth with on Twitter and on YouTube. Shirley's been around today. Amber is here. And Julie, who always contributes to our What's Up in Makeup Hunters. Thank you, Julie. Allie, very active member over on the Facebook group. Allie, good to have you over here. Diana is here all the time. Good to see you, Diana. Amber, you might be here all the time too. It's hard for me to remember Amber M, but I'm going to try to remember Amber N. And I know I've seen Valerie here before as well, Valerie M. Sanjita, I feel like I've seen you here before as well. Valerie, my supernatural friend, is here. She says, hey everyone, setting up my new vanity. I'll post pics in the What's Up in Makeup group when it's done. Yay, I can't wait to see it. If you'd like to join the What's Up in Makeup Facebook group, it's just group/What's Up in Makeup. So you have facebook.com/group/What's Up in Makeup. It's very easy to find. Make sure you answer the 3 questions. If you don't answer the 3 questions, which are very easy to answer, then you get declined. So make sure that you do that. We do not allow you to add friends to the group because we like people to join the group that are wanting to be in the group. And sometimes when people add friends, the friends show up and they're like, what am I even doing here? What even is this group? So we don't allow people to add friends. But if you know somebody that you think would enjoy the What's Up in Makeup group, you can share that link with them. It's facebook.com/group/What's Up in Makeup, like I said a minute ago. Oh wait, here we go. Corinne is here. I gotta go in order so I don't miss anybody. Monica Loves Beauty, who's here almost every single week, if not every single week. She's with her daughter at Target shopping. Oh, don't run into anything with that cart, Monica. Megan is here, who is a woman of all tasks. She's a reporter. She's an admin on the Facebook group, all around awesome person. And then Joe is here, and Tabitha, of course, is here. If I did not say hello to you, and welcome to the What's Up in Makeup live chat. I'm going to go ahead and put my glasses on again for a second, take a sip of coffee. We had made these at one point, and I really liked the mugs that we made, so maybe we'll do that again at some point. But yeah, so let me tell you a little bit about what happened with the choosing. Now, I had sent Michelle the list of items very late at night one night. I wasn't thinking, and what the foundation was actually chose was the number 7 Airbrush Away foundation, but I had mentioned that I don't want to highlight products on the channel that don't have a very good shade range. I will just basically just very quickly just tell you that this does have a really nice medium. You can build it up to full coverage. It feels very smooth to go on. I actually really like this foundation a lot, but unfortunately the shade range stinks. So we're going to go with choice number 2, which was the Fenty foundation, because this is more accessible to the majority of my audience. I want the majority of my audience to benefit from my reviews, so therefore that's why I'm doing this. It's not for any political reasons or crazy reasons, or, you know, it's because I want my audience to be able to appreciate and be able to use my reviews. I need to go to Sephora and to the drugstore and up on some of my complexion products and get more that do have better shade ranges, but this is something I do own. So we're going to go ahead and start with that. Nicole is here. Hi, Nicole. And Diana and Flory. Oh my goodness, the team is here. Let's see. I'm all Days with Daisy 90 says, I'm always early, but she never says my name. Early, but not early enough. So thanks, YouTube, for the late notification. I see you. Days with Daisy 90. I see you. Angela says, any thoughts on the soft glam that's coming out? I'm not getting it. It looks nice, but I'm not getting it. I don't think I'm going to do primer today. I don't know. Should I do primer? I forgot to grab one. You know, I didn't grab any primers. Let me grab. Hold on. I should. Okay, let's do. Okay. We'll grab a couple primers. So we didn't have the Facebook group choose a primer. I'm going to go ahead and start with this. This is the IT number 50 Serum Collagen Veil Anti-Aging Primer. Now, this primer was sent to me in a mystery box by a mystery subscriber. I have no idea who it was from. It does make me a little bit nervous not knowing who sent it to me, but I'm trusting in the fates that no one is trying to poison me. I've used it a couple of times and I have been enjoying it, so I'm just kind of hoping that the person who sent it to me is not completely and totally insane. I was watching a video on, let me go ahead and put this on while I tell you this. I was watching, if you know Kendall Reyes, I was watching her channel, and she used to be a beauty channel, but now she does conspiracy theories, but she did one on Brittany Murphy. And she was saying how Brittany Murphy was poisoned, how might have been poisoned through like over long term by something, and like, I don't know, it's this whole big thing. You can watch her video for the whole thing, but like it was like right before I got this mystery box of stuff from a mystery person with no return address, and it kind of freaked me out a little bit. So I don't know. Anna says maybe it's Mean Gigi. Oh gosh, I hope it's not Mean Gigi. I'm done for. If it's Mean Gigi, I'm done. No, because Mean Gigi is a real person. I don't want to say that Mean Gigi is a murderer because I don't know Mean Gigi. So, but Kendall and I used to talk quite often a long time ago, and now she's got 700,000 some subscribers. So occasionally we chat on through Twitter a little bit, but I wouldn't say she's a friend of mine, but we do know of each other. Megan says, no one ever came forward to say they sent you all that makeup. Nope. No one ever said anything. Hi, Sarah. But anyway, the primer feels very nice. It's kind of a silicone-y primer, but it doesn't feel extra slick or anything, and it seeps into the skin pretty nicely. And I do like it. It's very nice. So, Mean Gigi's other account disappeared too. She stopped commenting. All right, Fenty Beauty Foundation. So let me tell you, I never did a full review of the Fenty Beauty Foundation. I planned on doing it, and then I never did it. But this is my thoughts on it. I don't really like it that much. And the reason why is I find that it cakes up on my skin. It cakes up into my wrinkles, and it cakes up around my nose and on my chin, which I do not like. So yeah, it's not my favorite, but it's not terrible. I just don't, I think I used too much. I did 3 pumps, and I think 3 pumps is too much. Let's just go for it. It's really going to cake up now that I use 3 pumps. Usually I use 2 and I got a little carried away. But yeah, it cakes up on me. I don't know if it does it to you or not, but it cakes up on me. I have shade 150, by the way, and I do feel like it's a good match for me. Let me go ahead and I'm gonna pull this over here. Oh, Annie was asking what my shade is. Yep, 150. Fenty broke out Joe's skin. Oh no. Ashley finally gets to see me live. Yay. Carrie says ColourPop is at Ulta now. Apparently, I haven't checked to make sure, but it was supposed to go live today. I haven't looked. But somebody left a comment saying that ColourPop is not at all Ulta stores. Like, I know my Sephora doesn't have ColourPop. I don't know if anybody has ColourPop in their Sephora stores, but I know mine doesn't. Mine doesn't have it. So I don't know if it's going to be the same thing. My my Ulta doesn't have Morphe either. So, I don't know. I feel like this brush is really flopping around. This is the Flat Kabuki brush by Outer Beauty. I think it's just getting old. It's starting to be like less compact. You see how it's like flopping like this? I like my my Kabuki brushes not to move that much, and this one used to be better. But it's like, I feel like it's just flopping everywhere right now. But you can see the coverage on this foundation is really, really good. I wish it didn't cake up so much. But I'll start noticing it in like, I don't know, maybe 15 minutes or so. I'll show you when it starts caking up. Like, it's like it settles onto my skin and it just gets all blicky. But I'm still going to use it. I'm still thankful to have it, but... And some people have been asking me why I put foundation on my lips. It's easier. I'm lazy. And also I feel like it makes a nice base for lipstick. I don't know why. It's just, I guess the thing, it might be something just in my head. I don't know. Shirley says, Jen, did you pick up the new Essence Fresh and Fit foundation? I'm hearing great things about it, except for the 4 shade range. No, Amber says, do you do skincare? Yes, I do. Right now, I'm kind of testing out a few things. I've got kind of a base in Polish Choice. I got a really nice PR box from Drunk Elephant, so I'm trying out their moisturizer right now. I'm trying to add a new product like every week until I get to like kind of a regimen of Drunk Elephant to kind of see how I feel about it. So right now I'm just using their moisturizer, but I want to add in the C Firma next. I'm so excited. All right, for concealer today, I grabbed the NYX Dark Circle Concealer. This one has 4 shades, 2 light, 1 medium, and 1 deep, which of course is not very good. Like I mentioned, I really need to do better at finding products that are more inclusive just in my collection. But when I looked at it, it seemed like the shades looked good online as far as that they might be able to work for lots of people. I'm just blending with my fingers because I'm being lazy, but... Clover Fairy Hill says, Jenny, you planning to try the unicorn drops from Too Faced? Wasn't planning on getting anything from that collection. I'm kind of taking a break from Too Faced, at least until, I feel like until they come out with like their strawberry line that hopefully will come out this summer. Jared teased it like a year ago, so I'm hoping that that means that it's coming soon. But I feel like Too Faced is so hit and miss, and it's so expensive, and it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Julie says Candy Johnson always covers her lips with foundation. Well, I feel better now. She says it cancels out her own lip color so that the lipstick looks better. Well, then maybe I'm not going crazy, because if Candy Johnson believes that, then I must be doing something right, because I believe that she is a genius when it comes to makeup. Yeah, Loopy Shroomy, hello. Yeah, Jared had teased, he put like a picture of champagne with a strawberry in it and said, I see a new collection being born. So I'm really excited. Hopefully that's still happening, and hopefully it will be announced soon. All right, next up we have something the group did not pick, which is the Flower Setting Powder. I'm going to put this on now because my face feels like it needs to be set. Do you ever just get that feeling that you just need to set your face? Like, it just feels like I have makeup on and I feel like it needs to be set. I just can't even. I can't even. And lately I've really been liking using a flat top kabuki brush for it. So I have kabukis that I've been using for powder, and then ones I've been using for foundation. So this is one of my powder ones. And then I just kind of pack it on. And I feel like it gives me just a beautiful, beautiful finish. And I really like this Flower Setting Powder. This has been my favorite product that I've tried from Beauty Bakery. I've tried some of their lip whips. I've tried the concealer. I've tried some of their eyeshadow palettes. And really the only thing that I can say that I really, 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 really like is the Flower Setting Powder. Everything else has been either okay or hasn't been to my taste, unfortunately. Steph says I should bug Jared for a pineapple watermelon line. There you go. I think just fruit salad. Who was it that said fruit salad? Was it Angelica Nyquist that said fruit salad? I think it might have been. I can't remember. Zoe says, I love the formula for the chocolate bar palette. I used to really like it, and lately I've kind of been like, meh. All right, eyeshadow primer. We're going to use the Urban Decay Anti-Aging Primer Potion. I really like this one a lot. I've had this for a while, and it's been good to me, I have to say. This was not picked by the group. I'll tell you when I get to one that was picked by the group. ALMAO says, I'm happy that Too Faced stepped away from the peach and chocolate and are coming out with those lace products, but the unicorn collection looks like expletive deleted. I personally, in my opinion, I don't think the unicorn collection looks like expletive deleted. I'm so over the unicorn thing. Like, they're a year too late, man, on the unicorn thing. I don't know why they chose to do that. I mean, they could have done anything, like something pastel or, you know, those kinds of colors, but making it unicorn themed, I just don't think that was a smart move. Unless you really truly are targeting teenagers who I think will love unicorns forever. I think that there are a select group of adults who will love unicorns forever. I think there's always going to be people that are going to love it, but I think they missed a huge market by going that direction. If they had just changed it to something else, you know, I don't know what, but maybe just fantasy, you know, and they could have had all different kinds of things, you know, mermaids and dragons and I don't know. Megan says Too Faced just needs to get away from their kitschy childlike packaging of thieves. Yeah, I agree. Catherine says, I actually picked up the unicorn line stuff and I just like the colors and ignore the unicorn stuff, which is probably the smart thing to do. If you like the colors, it shouldn't really matter, right? I mean, it makes sense. You're probably more logical than I am. Natalie says, as a teenager, I never would have been able to afford Too Faced. As a college student, I never would have been able to afford it. There's no way my parents ever would have bought me something, except for like one thing for my birthday, you know, or Christmas or something like that. All right, this was chosen by the group. This is the Juvia's Place Magic Palette. Oh my gosh, I've only used this, I think, maybe 3 times since I got it, and I love it. I just haven't had, because I've been trying so many eyeshadow palettes, I haven't had time to use it a lot. So excited when the group chose this as the eyeshadow palette. So this is a brush by Everyday Minerals. I've had this forever. It's super floppy, but I do kind of like it for like a transition shade. So I'm going to use Nana here and Cassie together. And then we're going to use that as a transition shade. By the way, I always get asked what this mirror is. This is by Simple Human. And I always recommend that you get it from Bed Bath & Beyond with a 20% off coupon because it is pricey, but it is amazing. Cynthia wants to know if Makeup Monsters is doing a dragon theme. I believe so. I think that it is Makeup Monsters that's doing that, which is smart. Very, very smart. I guess we're going, I don't know what we're going to do. I haven't even decided. I just started throwing a color on my eye. I don't even know what I'm doing today. We're just going to play and have fun. Let's use some bright colors. Let's just have fun. Okay. Let's do this shade. Wait till you see this shade. This shade is called Faso. This one right here. Oh my gosh. It's so pretty. This one's really pretty too. This is called Zuba. And this one is called Nubia. I mean, seriously? Are you serious right now? Are you serious right now? They're serious right now. Let me swatch them on my hand since I already have them on my... Really? Really? Beck wants... Hey, Beck Winter has a great skincare channel, by the way. I think we're going to go colorful today. Let's just go with those colors. Let's just have fun. Let's stripe them out on the eyes and just have fun. Let's do... The thing is, I don't know how to create looks with colors. I need inspo shots to help me, and I don't have an inspo shot today, so we're just gonna go for it and do our best. So let's use Faso, and let's put that. Should we attempt a halo eye? I always do terrible when I do them, but we can attempt it anyway, just for fun. And we can deepen it up a little bit on the corners. I know that's a light shade, but oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Makeup's supposed to be fun. I think we've lost that some on YouTube. Everybody's so serious about everything having to be perfect all the time. We just need to enjoy ourselves and not take it so stinking seriously all the time. Okay, I'm going to use one of these darker shades a little bit to deepen it up. Let's see. Let's use... Is that darker? No, it's not dark enough. Let's use this matte shade. I'm not going to butcher this. Y-E-J-I-D-E. Yejide is the way that I would pronounce that. I don't know if that's correct. Zoe says, I have too much eyelid crepe. Colorful tends to look and appear as though a box of crayons melted on my face. Hey, you know, you have to do what makes you happy. And if that doesn't make you happy, then you shouldn't do it. But I think that everybody should be able to enjoy color. And, you know, you got to do what makes you happy in life. You know, and nobody said you can't just play and then wash it off later. I'm going to try to just bring this kind of to the outside of the halo. I have no idea what I'm doing. We're just enjoying ourselves right now. And kind of do like a mermaid kind of style. That's fun. Haley is here. Hello, hello. Beck said that green down the bottom looks stunning. Oh my gosh, it's called Bruzo. Look at this. Beck, tell me. Keep breathing, Beck. Don't stop breathing. It's gorgeous. All right, let's go back in to do the other side. And if it comes out crazy, I don't care because I'm having fun, and you should have fun too. Okay, there we go. Yes, it looks insane and I love it. Okay, now I'm going to pat that pink shade, that Zuba shade, that one, in the center of my lid right there. Bam. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have done the purple first. Let's see if I can kind of get that around the outside. And we'll do like a rainbow inside the eye. Just because we can. Look at that. How fun. How fun. How fun. Thank you to the Facebook group for picking this palette. April says, I have every Juvia's Place eye palette, but I think I'm going to pass on the 3 Warrior palettes. Definitely need a low buy. Yeah, I'm going to do it a little differently. I'm going to put the purple all over the center and then pop the pink on the inside like that. Yes. Kind of blend it out a little bit there. Oh, yeah. That's so fun. Yeah, I mean, there's a point where it gets a little excessive, especially if you're just using it for your own purposes. But you know what? And people collect things. People collect model trains, and people collect, statues and all kinds of crazy stuff. I just dipped right back into that Nana color, the brownish shade. That one right there, the one in the middle. And I'm just kind of blending out the crease up here and kind of pulling that together a little bit. But people collect all kinds of stuff. What's wrong with collecting makeup if that's your thing and it's not, cutting into things that you absolutely need to buy? You know what I mean? I mean, sometimes it's just for collection purposes. People collect action figures and all that, and people don't give them a hard time. I think people should collect the things that bring them joy, as long as they have the means to do it, and it's not like they're not choosing that or food, or it's not making them go into severe debt. That is fun. Look at that. Okay, so now, let's see. I feel like I need to blend my inner corner a little bit. Inner corner is a little crazy. Okay then. Let's just blend a little more. Blim, 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 blim. Okay. Carrie says, I want to try Viseart, but I just can't bring myself to pay the money for it. Honestly, like I was saying this in on chat on Facebook the other day, I can't get into Viseart. I know Stephanie loves Viseart. So many of my subscribers love Viseart, but I just can't with Viseart. I don't enjoy it that much. I try really hard, But like, I honestly don't enjoy it that much, and I don't know why. Everybody else seems to love it. Let's see. Let's do my brows, and then I might go back in and lighten up underneath my brow bone a little bit. So let's do, I just got a brand new brow product. This was calling to me. This is the Maybelline Brow Precise Fiber Volume. I'm looking for something to replace the Gimme Brow. If you saw on What's Up in Makeup, which I don't think that Benefit really advertised it very well. The reason why the Benefit Gimme Brow was recalled, and I believe Megan was a big part of bringing this to light for the show, is that it was contaminated with a bacteria that is antibiotic resistant. And Benefit made it sound like you could still keep using it on your brows and it wasn't that big of a deal. And then we find out through the FDA's website that it was recalled for having this bacteria in it. So creepy, right? So I'm trying to find a replacement for that. If you have any suggestions, I would love to know what you think. But I figured I would try this. I need to try more drugstore stuff. I want to start doing more dupe videos because I feel like that would be so helpful. Like with the size of my collection, I feel like dupe videos would be awesome. You know, like just buy a bunch of highlighters from the drugstore and then just dupe the heck out of my collection with them. You know? Carrie says, hey, Liv loves your makeup. I love your channel. Oh, is Liv here? Hi, Liv. How are you, my friend? Liv sent me a really nice email earlier in the week. Thank you, Liv. That really meant a lot to me. We've been talking back and forth through email. I appreciate her so much. She's such a nice person. Very considerate and kind. So as far as this brow product, I feel like it is very thin. So if you like a very soft brow look, this may be a good one for you. Or if you're new to doing brows, I feel like this would be good for you. I feel like if you have very, very thin brows, or if you're just trying to draw on brows, like you don't have a lot of brow hair, you might not like it because I feel like this is more of like a filling in kind of brow product instead of a like one that would actually create a brow for you. So yeah, I feel like this is definitely has a target market, which would be me because I have brow hair. I just need it to fill it in, to fill it out. So yeah, so this is going to be a yes for me so far. But this is total first impression. If it gives me a reaction later, I don't want you to buy it at this point because I don't know, because I just pulled it out of the package. But so far so good, and it's very, very light. It's not super opaque, which is nice for like a beginner. So Maybelline Brow Precise Fiber Volumizer in deep brown is what I bought. That's what that is. There you go. Okay, let's do a little bit of eyeliner. So we're going to go into NYX Epic Ink, which is my current fave. Actually, before we do that, let me go ahead and do a little bit more on my brow bone because I'm noticing I need something a little bit lighter just to highlight my brow bone a little bit. Natalie says, do you go live at this time every Sunday? No, I don't. Usually it is at 10 a.m. Eastern time on Sundays, but the last Sunday of the month I aim to do one at night so that different people can join. We're going to do the shade Cassie and try to just calm down the brow bone a little bit. Just a little bit. Boop, boop, boop. Ooh, that looks nice. That looks so much better. Oh, I like that so much better. Why did I close the palette? Ken says, recently I started getting into makeup as a beginner. I need eyeshadows that blend very easy. Please let me know your recommendations. I love color, not all neutrals. I love to be funky. That blend easily. Well, as far as like, because you're saying you love color, I would say the Juvia's Place palettes are very easy to blend, and they do have some really bright, beautiful colors in them. They're very, very bold. So you just have to be prepared for that bold. I mean, this is insane, you know? But yeah, I mean, they're very easy to work with. Very easy. So I would say Juvia's Place is a great brand to start with. Colored Rain is I would say is a little bit more intensely pigmented. So I feel like that one is a little bit more difficult. It's kind of closer to like the Anastasia Beverly Hills formula where the pigment is just really, really pigmented. So I wouldn't say that those are necessarily the best for beginners just because they pack on so much pigment that sometimes it's a little bit hard to not go too much. You know what I mean? Where I feel like the Juvia's Place is a little bit better with that. Liv says NYX Ultimate Palette is pretty good too. Yes, the NYX palettes are actually really good overall. I remember they had a line from NYX that was like named after cities. I did not like those at all. But the pop ones, any of the what is it? The pop, what is it called? What was that called? Like pop something. Stacy says the Jaclyn Hill palette. Yes, the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette, definitely. That is a good one. And those are, that's the only Morphe palette at this point that I can recommend. Is the Jaclyn Hill one. The other ones I do not enjoy. And I do not have a Morphe code. I do not think I will ever have a Morphe code. They've never offered me one, and I don't think I would accept it even if even if they did. Avant Pop. Thank you, Flory. Flory to the rescue. Avant Pop. I love those. The NYX palettes, actually, some of them really do have some nice pigment to them. This eye look is actually coming together quite nicely. It's not so bad. Ken says, yeah, thanks for responding. It seriously makes me feel special. You are special. Jen, Liv, and Stephanie Nicole, my number one. You have great taste in channels. Great taste in channels. I agree. I think we're the best too. No, I'm just kidding. There's so many good channels on YouTube, but I happen to like Liv and Stephanie too. I'm with you. There is a whole group of people, I swear, there's a group of really, really good influencers coming up. There's some really, really good channels out there. Jamie says, my first palette purchase was the Jaclyn Hill by Morphe palette. It's a good one, but a little overwhelming for a beginner. Too many options, maybe. I could see that. So maybe like a NYX palette might be better. So maybe. Oh, Marinella is here. Ulta's makeup sets around the holidays have really good color selection. Hoping they start doing sets all year round again since they have improved over time. Yes. And if you can get like I really like the Tarte set that I got. It's not a lot. It's not quite as bold, but the Tarte holiday set that I had gotten was really, really good. I was surprised. I've heard the Tarte Linen Bloom palette is really good, but I don't own that one. All right, let's move on. So for mascara, I uncovered this that I hadn't opened yet, and I'm so excited. This is the Stila Huge Mascara in the deluxe sample size, and oh my gosh, this is an amazing mascara. It's so good. It's really, really good. I don't think I would ever buy a full size of it, but sample size, if you can get your hands on it, highly recommend, especially in like those Sephora favorites kits and things. It is really, really good. It is just absolutely beautiful. I'll zoom in so you can see it. It's a little bit on the clumpy side, but it gives beautiful volume and beautiful length. I'll show you in a second. One coat. Girlfriend or boyfriend, one coat. Are you ready for this? Check it out. What do you think? I really like it. I think it's amazing. Teresa wants to know if it comes in waterproof. I don't think so. Angela says, Susan, yes, Modern Renaissance is a great staple. And I really like the Modern Renaissance palette a lot. My only issue with Anastasia palettes is that they are so intense and so pigmented that I don't know if I would recommend them for a beginner. Unless they really know how to use a light hand and tapping off the brush. I mean, they'd probably get used to it. You know, with a couple days practice. It's not like it's that hard, but this is such a fun look. I'm having so much fun. I'm glad I decided to go a little crazy today, because this actually came out pretty cute. I'm kind of impressed with myself right now. Debbie says, has anyone been watching Luster Lux and her new puppy she's fostering? You know, I don't think I've ever watched any of Katie's videos. And I just subscribed to Desi, I don't know, like 2 weeks ago. I don't know why. I was so off the train. So off the train. I don't even know why. But they seem like really nice people. They genuinely do. But 2 years ago, I wouldn't have been able to pick them out of a lineup. I'll tell you that. It's funny how people, like, can have millions and millions of subscribers, and I'm like, who's that? They seem like really nice people. April says the new Benefit one gets so clumpy on my lashes. Yeah, I haven't tried it yet. I've heard kind of mixed things about it. All right, I'm going to go in the lower lash line with the blue that I had used, that I'm not going to butcher again. I think I already butchered it once. And just put a little bit on the lower lash line back over here. Now that I put mascara on it, which I shouldn't have. I'm not used to putting mascara on my lower lash line, but people have been telling me I need to do it. Steph says, the Jen I knew years ago wasn't this adventurous. Kudos. Steph has been subscribed to the channel for how long? Like, probably since I was on my porch, right? I'm having fun. And I love it. Okay. I'm going to put a little bit of that purple, that iridescent purple shade, I'm going to put in the inner corner. Bam. Oh, that is so fun. There we go. Yay. Florrie's like, right? I know Florrie's been around forever too. Laura says, Bag Gal Bang works for me. Just can't wiggle it on your lashes. It clumps like crazy. Great tip, Laura. Thank you for that. Morgan says, LOL, seems like everybody hates it. I'm assuming she means the mascara. Stacey says, I can't stop watching Raw Beauty Christy. She's my kindred spirit. I love her too. I adore Christy. I got to spend about 5 minutes with her once. I ran into her outside of a hotel in New York City and stopped her and Alex Faction and fangirled over her for a few minutes. This was way back, like 2 years ago. And we kind of kept in touch through like the Nick's Face Awards and stuff. She's a wonderful person. Megan says, I don't even know anything about the, well, I don't know, Alanase guy? Until who is Alanized? I don't know anything about that. Marianne's Musing says, do you do Periscope anymore, or is that died? I do Periscope every Friday afternoon getting ready for What's Up in Makeup. So I'm on one day a week. I used to be on all the time. I used to cook on Periscope with everybody, and that was fun. You were probably on then. Hold on, I gotta block somebody real quick. They just had a very inappropriate name. So I'm assuming they're up to no good. Okay, so now we're going to just leave it like that for the eyes. And now we'll do cheeks. So this was picked by the group. This is the California Blush by Benefit. And my big gripe about this is when it came, they sent me this in PR, but when it came, it had that gold, beautiful gold sun in there. And it was just overspray. It's gone. So now the print's there, but the gold is gone, and it makes me sad. I wish that the actual product had been gold in there, and so that it could forever mix in. I think that would have been beautiful. I don't know how possible that is in formulation, but that would have been beautiful. It is a very, very pretty blush. I'm going to just do a thick swatch on my finger so you can see, and on my hand, so you can see kind of the tone of it. It's very pretty. And it can definitely build up. So if you're of a medium or deeper skin tone, you might be able to get this to build up beautifully on your skin. At least I would hope that you'd be able to. I haven't ever seen a woman of color or a man of color use this blush though, so I can't speak from seeing it personally. But on my skin tone, I think it looks very pretty. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it with my terrible webcam quality on my, nope, you can't see it. Let's put a little bit more on so that you'll be able to see it. I'm going to look like a clown in real life, but I'm going to put more on so you can see it. No, you can't really see it. Okay, well, we'll load it up. There we go. Okay, so hopefully you'll be able to see it now. I'm about 30 seconds delayed on the playback. Yeah, you should be able to see it a little bit. Liv says it reminds me of the Balm's Frat Boy. It is similar. I find this one, I think this one's a little bit brighter, but that one's a little bit more subtle. Nicole says, overspray, do you mean makeup setting sprays? No, actually, it's a little bit different. It's like a metallic spray that they actually spray over the product. Let me pull it up on here so you can see what I'm talking about. And I'll show you what it looked like when I got it. California Blush. Okay. Hold on, let me see. Here it is. It's loading. So you can see what it looked like when I bought it. Okay, so do you see the gold that's on the sun? So that was an overspray. That was a spray of gold that they put on the product that as soon as you started using it, it just blended away. So that is, that's an overspray. Physicians Formula is famous for using oversprays. I did see that someone had said they use California on their eyes, which I think is really, really smart. Okay, the next thing that was requested by the group was the Ofra Beverly Hills highlighter. If you do not know, I love Ofra highlighters. My big complaint about Ofra highlighters is the price is insane. I would love to dupe some of these for you because they're ridiculously priced and they're so stinking gorgeous. When I use Beverly Hills, I usually use over here because I find this shade here to be too deep for my skin tone. It just ends up, any kind of gold highlighter just looks weird on me. I don't like it at all. I feel like if you're going to invest in a highlighter from Ofra, I feel like Beverly Hills is a really good one to invest in just because you do get so many choices of shade and you can take a brush and you can really target in, you know, 2 of them at least and get different colors in there. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus in on the pink and the white here and use that as a highlight. It's so pretty. Wait till you see this. So pretty. Oh my gosh. You see that? I hope you can see that. There's a delay, so I can't see if you can see it, but it's so pretty. It's so pretty. I love it. I'm gonna put it on the other side. It is just gorgeous. Oh wait, you couldn't see it. You could see it a little bit because that was a little too low on the camera. Let's go in a little higher. Marianne says, I have the Ofra Highlight palette, but pricey but gorgeous. Yes. Oh my gosh, that thing's ridiculously expensive. But yeah, I really, really like it. Valerie says the Physicians Formula Shimmer Brick would be a good dupe. That is good to know. Thank you so much for that. I need to get a better camera for these live streams because I want you to be able to see things better than you can see them. All right, so it looks like my idiot self did not bring over anything for contour or for lips. Okay, well, if you get ready with me on Periscope, you know I'm terrible at picking out lip products. People always have to help me on Periscope to pick out lip products because I really am truly awful at it. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab a few lip choices. I don't think I'm going to contour today just because it wasn't part of what they had picked, and I think we're done with everything they picked. Yep, they picked the Airbrush Foundation, the Benefit California, the Essence. Oh, you know what? I used the wrong primer. Oh, my group, I'm so sorry. I will use it next week. I forgot. Oh, and I had it here too. It was supposed to be the Essence I Heart Color Primer, and I think it rolled on the floor. I'm sorry. I'll use it next time, the Essence I Heart Color Primer. I will tell you, though, that that's not really my favorite primer. I need to get the Milani Eye Primer because I've heard that's an excellent drugstore primer, and I've never used it. I'm so upset because it's on the list. Okay, sorry. Eyeshadow palette. I only had 5 things to do. 5 things. You think I'd be able to do that. Juvia's Place Magic Palette I use, and then the Ofra Beverly Hills. So let me go grab a few lip products because I forgot. Liv says a cool tone nude would be pretty. Let's do that. Let's go with what Liv says. Okay, and I've got all my cool tone nudes over here. Let's try this one and see how this goes. All right, this is Too Faced Sex on the Peach, which is a beautiful formula. It is a cool tone nude. It smells like creamy peaches. It smells so good. Oh, I don't think these things got enough hype when they came out. Not enough people talked about these. It's a beautiful formula. Good job, Liv. I like it. Hopefully it'll look good on camera as well, but it really does look pretty in person. I feel like I need lashes with this look, but maybe I'll just put on another coat of the mascara. Oh, Steph would have gone pink. I think pink would look nice too. I do like this though. I feel like my eyes are kind of weak though. Like my lashes, like I need more lashes. I need more boom. Angela wants more recommendations from Liv about any more cool toned nudes. I'll let Liv give you recommendations on that. Excuse me. What are some of the other ones that I like? OCC Lip Tars makes some really good ones. I really like the liquid lipsticks from Bare Minerals. They make some really nice ones. Tiffany says mix the Why Not the Nude and the Pink. I could. Samantha says she likes it lash free. Liz says wore lashes yesterday and they took my real eyelashes off with them. Oh no, that's terrible. Sammy says same thing, nude and pink. Okay. I see a little pink in the center, almost like an ombre from Amy. Okay, well let's try it. Why not? We got time. Actually, let me put on one more coat of the mascara real quick. And then we'll try to find a nice pink to put in the middle. Or even just to spice it up a little bit. I just feel like my lashes need to be like a little bit more bayamin. Okay. Oh, I'm so mad about that whole primer thing. I'm like kicking myself. Like, really, Jen? Really? Hold on, let me get a pink. I have pinks right here. Let's do, okay. This is one that I really, really like a lot. And this formula got such bad reviews, and I actually really like it, and I don't know why people don't like it. This is the Vice Liquid Lipstick by Urban Decay, and this is in the shade Trivial. And this is, I think, the only one that I own, so maybe this was the only good one. I don't know, but I really like it. Let's just start with it in the middle and see what happens. I don't know if it's enough of a contrast. I don't think it contrasted enough. I think I might need like a brighter one. I think this just kind of blended in. So that did not work, but I think that was my choice. A light bright in the middle gives you a plump, juicy look, Shauna says. Well, I need to go brighter then. Okay. We're going to have to go into the pink pinks. So I got nudie pinks. But I'm going to have to go in the pink pinks, and the pink pinks are way back there. I'm not going to be able to stretch my microphone. So I'm going to pull this down. Hope it's not too loud. Be right back. Hold on. Okay. All right, I grabbed 3 pinks. I grabbed two Color Pops. I grabbed Juice Bar, which looks like that. And then I grabbed I Heart This by Color Pop, which is super bright. And then I grabbed this one by Essence. This is called Natural Beauty, which I don't think is going to be bright enough. Have I not ever used that? What is wrong with me? Why do I buy stuff and then not use it? Barbie Pink Scare Me, Carrie says. Me too. Don't tell anybody, Carrie. Me too. Oh gosh. Okay, so let's start with Juice Bar and work our way up and see what happens. Let's go a little more subtle first. I don't think it's enough. I don't think it's enough. Yep, Megan and Steph agreed on Juice Bar. Shirley says Juice Bar. I don't think it's enough, though. I think we need more. Still too light, Debbie. I agree. I agree. See, now you guys know what it's like for me on Periscope. This is the same thing we go through every single week. Every single week. If you ever want to join us on Periscope, it really is a lot of fun. If you follow me on Twitter, it throws out a notification on Twitter. Let's try Juice Bar. Let's try I Heart This. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. Oh, snap. I don't know. I might have taken it a little too far. I don't know. It's a good thing I'm not going anywhere. It doesn't really matter if it turns out kind of stupid. Doesn't even matter. Margaret's here. Hello. Valerie says, I feel like we're talking on Periscope. I know, right? Yep. Zoe says they're all too warm. Well, isn't pink always warm? Can you have a really, truly cool pink? Because I thought the whole, pinks and reds were always warm. You know? We can do like a I don't know. Is that a stupid thing to say? And a lip topper. I mean, it looks bright here. It doesn't look nearly as bright on the replay, like on the screen, as it does for reals. Pinker, Nicole says. Pinker. Something cooler toned. I don't know, man. Purpley pink would be more cool, I guess so, like a fuchsia. I don't know. It's super bright here. Let's just have fun. Who cares, man? Let's just do it. All right, let's go get some purpley pinks. Liner might help. That's true. That's true. Let's try it. Okay. Oh, like blue-based reds. There you go. Thank you, Megan, for explaining that to me. Duh. All right, I'll be right back. Hold on a second. Oh, wait, you're right. Yeah, pinks and reds are like, because if you think about the spectrum of color, we've got orange, red. Those are like the warms, and the blues and the purples are cool. But I see what you're saying is like a blue-based red would be more cool on that side. But then pink, I guess, would be like a blue tone pink, like a purpley pink. I get what you're trying to say. Okay, all right, let's get some purple. Could you hear any of that because my mic wasn't on? Hopefully. All right. I'm gonna put my mic on. We're layering it up like a cake right now. So right now we've got on 1, 2, 3 different lipsticks. We're gonna add number 4. Oh, Steph says pink opal alchemist in the center. That is smart. We're gonna add that. I got that right over there. I know exactly where that is. Okay, I grabbed another color pop. This is Sauce, which is the one that I was wearing. I think I wore this a couple weeks ago. It's like a mauvey purple, which I don't think is going to be dark enough. And then I grabbed this Clinique one. It's in the shade Pow Pop. It's a Clinique Pop Matte. It's actually not that much different. Is it the same thing in color? No, this one's a little more mauvey. And then the Clinique one is a little brighter. Let's do the Clinique one. Debbie said it'll wear off when you eat anyway. I know, right? Dances Beauty says, hello, it's color bias, Jen. I'm a painter and I have warm and cool of each primary. Otherwise, some colors don't come out vibrant. So there's no such thing as a truly neutral primary. Well, there you go. Good to know. Liv says, yes, Alchemist. I know, it's such a fun palette. I love that thing. All right, let's try this. We're just going to keep layering. It looks like I just ate a popsicle. How's that? It looks crazy in person. It looks so much brighter than it's coming off to you, like there. It looks insanely bright. Like I wish you were seeing it represented. Let me turn these lights down a little bit because I think the lights are blowing it out. Let me see if I can turn these down. Hold on. Wait, wrong little guy. Hold on. Let's try that. Let me see. I don't know if you'll be able to see the difference. Lip topper will save everything. Hold on. Oh my gosh, I'm watching the replay and seeing like my big old shirt as I'm trying to turn the light. Stacey says, now I want a popsicle, a bomb pop. Me too. Yeah, I don't know if you can see the color, like how bright it is. It's a little bit brighter than even what you're seeing now. It's really, 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 really bright. Mama Shauna says, I do use a lip liner when I do this to my lips, which I didn't use a lip liner at all. But I'm going to turn the light back up because it is a little bit too dark. Turn up a little bit. Okay, let me go ahead and let's get the Alchemist. That I can reach. That's right here. Here we go. Let's add a little bit per Steph Pink Opal right here. If you like playing with makeup and you don't own the Alchemist, I definitely recommend it. It is really fun. I just need to get a better camera. It's on my to-do list. What do you think? It's just fun. I'm waiting for the replay to... Oh, there you go. Yeah, you can see it. You can see it. It just gives it a little bit more of that like iridescent shine. It's fun. It's really fun. I thought the Alchemist was eyeshadow. It can be used for anything. I did do a full review on this where I showed this over a lot of lip colors. And also did I use it on the eyes? I can't remember. It's been a while since I did it, but I do have a full review on this. If you look for Jen Loves Reviews Alchemist, if you search for it on YouTube, you'll find it. And Steph says, now it's perfect. Thank you, Steph. Bam. Check mark for the collective brain. Yep, no rules in makeup, Jenna. I am with you. I am with you. Shauna says, you never talk about nails. With that wall of nail polish, you should. Because people on my channel, my subscribers, do not like nail polish videos. Like, every time I do a nail polish video, it tanks. Like, it gets like a third or a quarter of the amount of views other videos get. So that's why I don't do nail polish videos. Because they tank. Every time. But yeah, this can be used for all kinds of stuff. You can use it on your cheeks, you can use it on your eyes, you can use it on your lips, you can use it wherever you want. It's wonderful. Shauna says, what you just did made your lips look plumper. Perfect. Thank you, Shauna. Thank you, Collective Brain. I appreciate you all. You know, you guys know my training is not in makeup. I have 4 degrees and none of them have anything to do with cosmetics. So it's like, you know, I'm just an enthusiast, just like a lot of people that are watching YouTube videos. And makeup is just a fun passion for me. It's not something that I'm formally trained in. It's just, I'm kind of learning as I go and just having fun with it. One thing that I do have in my bones is being very analytical, which helps me, I feel, to be an excellent makeup reviewer. So I think that's where, you know, I feel like this is a great place for me to be expressing myself, is within doing makeup reviews. And I feel like I'm pretty darn good at it, even though I'm not a trained application of makeup. I feel like I can really analyze good things and bad things about makeup. So Liv says teacher power. Exactly. And the fact that I've, you know, taught hundreds of kids how to achieve in a science fair, and I had one of my, when I taught self-contained special education, one of my students, one of my kids with learning disabilities, he won the science fair in 5th grade, and he did it on his own with his idea. We just helped him with, he got his modifications and all of that, but the whole project was him. It was his idea and he won, and I am still darn proud of that. And he was like over the moon that he won, and he deserved it too. He truly deserved it. He did such a good job. But anyway, you know, teaching is such a wonderful, beautiful profession, and I miss it. Every day I miss the kids, and this is kind of my way of doing that now, where I get to kind of teach and still kind of do science fair kinds of stuff. I love teaching science fair. So when I do my makeup reviews, I'm always very scientific when I test things, which makes things a lot harder to do, but I feel like it becomes more accurate because of it. Liv says, best feeling being the teacher. It really is. It's a fantastic job. I'm hoping they can get things together in the politics of it, but yeah, but overall. Kelsey says, my mom was a special ed teacher for 30 years. Bless her soul, bless her heart, bless her soul, bless her everything, bless her brain, because it's a hard job. I did self-contained special ed for 5 years, and I went to my principal and I said, I cannot do this anymore. I was like, I cannot do this anymore. So she created a position for me because she wanted me to stay in special ed. She created a position for me in inclusion so that I would just walk around and help the kids that were in inclusion. And then I went to a different school and did inclusion. And then I did general ed for a year. And then I went back into inclusion and then I quit. But yeah, but teaching really is a beautiful, beautiful profession. And it's a passion project. You have to have a passion in order to be a teacher, you know. Stacy says, I don't have the patience for teaching. It definitely takes a lot of patience. Absolutely. Flory says she's leaving. Bye, my friend Flory. I appreciate you. I'm going to be leaving soon too. Samantha says, I teach 2nd grade. It keeps getting harder. Oh my gosh. 2nd grade's a tough age too, because it's like right before they're getting into the more complicated stuff. So it's like such an important preparatory year. 2nd grade is a critical year. So Definitely. My husband's a martial arts teacher. That's awesome. Very cool. Steph says my mom was a Spanish and French teacher for 40 years. No BS past her. Good for her. Now, Maria says my mom homeschooled me and my 3 siblings by herself, and she's my hero. I don't know how teachers do it, but they're heroes for sure. Totally agree. Natalie, I have a huge respect for teachers. I could ever do it, or I could never do it. It's a hard job. It really is. Carrie says you're so good at reviews. I wait to hear your views before purchasing. Thank you, Carrie. I appreciate that. Marianne says my daughter plans to go into teaching. What I would recommend that your daughter do is spend some time, see if she can volunteer in a school for at least a month before she goes into teaching. Maybe, you know, I honestly, like, if she's taking prerequisites, like, see if she can, like, have a day where she volunteers in a school for, you know, every day for at least a semester, if it's 1 day a week, to really see what it's like, because there are so many teachers that go into it in college, and then by the time they're getting ready to graduate, they're just not, like, once they do their internship, they get like, oh my gosh, this is what it's really like. And by then they've invested all this time. So they just go into teaching, and then they end up switching professions within a couple of years. So I definitely recommend her trying to get into a school and teaching, either substitute teaching or volunteering, as soon as possible. I don't know how old she is, but if she's in high school, like if she's, you know, it has a local school she can volunteer at, I would definitely recommend that, or like occasional substitute or something like that, because there's so many kids go to college. I mean, in all professions, this, I know I'm totally off topic, but so many kids go to college in all professions, and they have no idea what they want to be, and they invest all this money in college, and then they realize that they're not even going to use their degree, and they spend all this money. And it's the biggest racket, in my opinion, unless you really truly know what you're doing. And I know that for me personally, I'm going to encourage my kids to not go to college out of high school unless they 100% are sure, at least 90% sure that they know what they want to do. I'm going to try to get them into whatever field they want to do, try to get them to volunteer, to get into it before they go to college. No one says you have to go to college right after high school. That's what I'm going to encourage my kids to do, and I encourage parents to do what they feel is right for their kids. But so many people just mess up right out of high school and waste so much money, you know. And college isn't even necessary for a lot of professions at this point. You know, there's so many professions you don't even need to go to college. Yeah, Steph says, I have a degree I'm not using. There's so many people. Yeah, Liv says, take a gap year. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, I should probably go. It's 6:07. I got to make dinner. I haven't started making dinner yet. I got a meatloaf to cook. So I'm going to go ahead and pop off here. It would be great one time to do a chat that's just completely off topic of makeup. Like, just say, you know, we're not talking about makeup today. We're going to talk about all kinds of other stuff, just for fun. I was actually thinking today, because I know I'm like talking and I said I was going to go, but last night I had a wonderful opportunity to meet up with a company that they hook up brands with influencers, but they also hook up influencers with other influencers in the area. So I got to meet, like, I don't know, it was like 15 or 20 different channels. There was a Republican politics channel there. There was a cooking channel. There was 2 family vlogging channels. There were some beauty channels there. There was a fitness channel. You know, I said a cooking channel. There was a couples channel. Oh my gosh, they're amazing. Their channel is called Slice and Rice. Dying laughing. But anyway, so what was my point? So anyway, I was thinking about, after like watching some of their channels, I was thinking about starting a vlog channel for occasional content. So like, if you've been around my channel for a while, you know that I did family vlogs for the summertime, for when I went to Iceland, and then also when we went 2 summers ago on our long road trip. We're going on another road trip this summer. So instead of putting that stuff on my beauty channel, I was thinking about doing it on a vlog channel, so that it wouldn't, like, my beauty channel would just pretty much be non-active for the summer, and then we'd move over to the vlog channel for the family stuff for people that were interested. And if I could, I might put up a beauty video here and there, but we're gonna be gone for like 2 months this summer, which I'll get into it more later. But then at least I'm not clogging up the beauty channel. So I'd love to know your thoughts about that, if you would go over and subscribe to a vlog channel if you're interested in that, or if you'd rather me just put it on the beauty channel. I'd love to know what you guys think. It's up to you guys. But anyway, I figured I'd throw that out there, because it's nothing solid right now. I'm still thinking. It's like a thinking in process kind of thing. But anyway, I should pop off here and go make some dinner because I'm sure my family is getting hungry, and you know, I gotta feed them, or else if you don't eat, you die. So I need to feed my children. But anyway, that was kind of a stupid thing to say, but you know, it's live, man. It's live. All right, I'm gonna pop off here. Thanks so much for being here in live chat. This is really fun, and I will see you all. When will I see you? I'll see you on Tuesday. I've got a video getting ready for you on Tuesday and Thursday of this week, and then we got What's Up and Makeup again next weekend. All right, mad love. Thanks again for being here. Bye.